Once upon a time, in a forest, far, far away, there lived a little bunny named Mimi the bunny. And Mimi loved blowing bubbles with her bubble wand. One day, Mimi was hopping through the forest when she came across a babbling brook. She took her bubble wand and blew a giant bubble. But this was no ordinary bubble. This bubble grew and grew until it was huge. Pop goes the bubble. But instead of popping, it grew bigger and bigger. Suddenly, the bubble lifted Mimi off the ground. "Whoa!" shouted Mimi. Just then, her friend Toto, the turtle, and Zuzu the squirrel jumped in. Were flying to the sky. They shouted as they soared above the trees. The bubble carried them high above the forest. They floated past rainbow waterfalls and candy-colored clouds. Birds waved as they soared by. "I can see our whole world from up here," giggled Zuzu. Soon, they were floating above a land made entirely of shimmering bubbles. There were bubble castles and bubble trees and even bubble animals bouncing around. Up ahead, they saw a sparkly bubble wearing a crown. "Welcome to the Bubble Kingdom," she said. "I am the Bubble Queen. Care to come in?" And so, they entered the Bubble Kingdom and had the time of their lives. They played hide and seek amongst the bubble trees, slid down the bubble waterfalls, and bounced with the bubble animals. But soon, dark clouds began to appear, and some of the bubbles started popping. "Oh, dear," said the Bubble Queen. "If the storm grows, our kingdom will vanish." All of a sudden, the wind began to pick up. Bubbles popped everywhere. The Bubble Queen looked very worried. "We need to do something to stop the storm," she said. Mimi the bunny took a deep breath and blew her biggest bubble yet. It was round and blue and shimmered like 1,000 stars. Then Toto the turtle crawled over to a nearby bush, took some rainbow soap from his shell, and added it to Mimi's bubble. The bubble grew even bigger and stronger. Together, they floated out into the storm. The bubble protected them from the wind and the rain. As they drifted through the clouds, the storm began to calm down. Soon, the sun peeked out from behind the clouds and the Bubble Kingdom sparkled brighter than ever. "You saved our kingdom," said the Bubble Queen. "Thank you, my friends." Then she took some of her magic bubble juice and made each of them a necklace. Now, whenever you put one of these on, you can float up to the Bubble Kingdom whenever you want. And so Mimi, Toto, and Zuzu floated home inside their bubble. As they landed, Mimi laughed. "Every bubble holds a new adventure," she said. Then, poof, a bubble popped in front of the screen. And inside the bubble, it said, "Subscribe for more magical stories."